I will not change my prophecy for anybody. Primate Ayodele declares. The primates of Henry Evangelical Ministry, Primate Ayodele, said he will never change his previous prophecies or what he has declared on the inauguration of the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Primate Ayodele had come under criticism after claiming the inauguration of the president-elect will hold, regardless of the court cases being treated at the election tribunal. The critics referred to his previous prophecies against the Muslim ticket and the presidential elect Bola Tinubu. He said he will never change whatever he has said or the prophecies he has said before the election, or even what he's going to say after the election. He said he won't change his previous stand due to his recent prophecies. In a statement issued by his media aide, Osoluwatosin, Primate Ayodele affirmed that his previous prophecies on Tinubu and the Muslim ticket will stand, and that he hasn't changed his words concerning what Nigerians will experience under the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The prophet stated that his previous prophecies, which were against Tinubu, weren't a personal attack or a result of a relationship with the president-elect, but as a result of what he received from God. He further reiterated that his prophecies concerned the swearing ministry due to his latest prophecies on the inauguration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president of Nigeria on account of their political affiliations. Prophet said some things and he's saying some other things. Is it that he later received another prophecy different from the prayer of prophecy before election? Although Primate Ayodele said he won't change prophecies, the one he declared before election and the one he's also declaring now. Is there any correlation between the prophecies he has stated? We'll wait and see. In the prophecies that he posited, he said the inauguration of Tinubu on May 29 will not be stopped, and that Peter Obi will not become the president of Nigeria. He said he made it known that only God can stop the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, not even Peter Obi's case at the election tribunal. He said that the disconsolate elements, especially those on social media, who feel he should not be seen ahead, saying anything that favors Tinubu because of his previous prophecies, and shared on the internet that he had joined camp of the president-elect and that they have been bought over by the ruling party. He says, I'm not one to be bothered about laughable accusations like this. I've never been concerned about comments regarding my statement because I hold no one explanation except God. But I was led to set the record straight once again. My stand on APC's Muslim ticket remains the same. I have maintained that God isn't in support of the Muslim ticket, and it is not his wish for our dear nation. I haven't hesitated or changed my stand on the APC's presidential combination. I have been a prophet for decades and I'm not into ministry to play games for personal gains. I will never soil my prophetic reputation for any personal gains at any time. I have gone beyond saying a word and denying as a result of any form of intimidation. There is no one born of humans that can intimidate my ministry, because I wasn't called by humans. God called me as a messenger to his people. God will help our prophets in Nigeria. We can see even before the elections, prophets in Nigeria say things. Some claim they heard from God. Some claimed that they saw it visibly. different types of things happened. We can see that some, even what are saying, all prophets, most of them things they said didn't even correlate together. Are we saying they are serving different gods? Are we saying they are talking based on what they perceive physically? Are we saying they are declaring the heart of Nigerians? Anyway, prophets they are also humans. They can say what they like, but the future will decide what has been said in the past. Prophet Ayodele also said nobody can intimidate his ministry because he wasn't called by humans. He was called as a messenger to his people. He said no, he does not like politicians. But if he is given a prophecy that the politician will not perform well, it's not because he hated such politician or because he had issues in the past. He's just performing his duty as a prophet to the world, including politicians and ordinary citizens. He said he was aware of his prophecies regarding Tinubu before the presidential election. At different times, he asserted that the candidate of APC will be a disgrace to the country if he emerged as the winner of the presidential election. He said he had made it known that God will never support his government because of the Muslim ticket, and Nigeria will experience more hardship under his administration. He also said that Nigeria will sink if the citizens vote Tinubu into power or allow him to maneuver his way into presidency. He later said his prophecies remain unchanged. He will always stand by his prophecies, and time isn't an option, an exception. We hope for the best. We have said if Tinubu should become the president, then Nigeria will sink. Do we pray for Nigeria to sink? Or we pray for God's help on the new government? We pray for God's assistance. We pray that the president of Nigeria will look and hear and give a listening ear to the cries of the masses.